What's up everyone? Welcome to the stream. We're playing this new game that somebody told me to play, Mr. Brendan Dean Henry Hoffman. He told me to play this game. It's free on Epic if you want to give it a look.
I'm getting a 2021.
Sorry, you're hearing Maxi in the background there, but don't worry about that. It's just me playing. Alright, I'm just gonna unmute my mic here so that Maxi can hear me.
Microphone
there
activated.
we go. Now he can hear me. So yeah, we're gonna give this weird game a try. I have no idea what it's like, what it's about. I've just launched it for the first time. So
I'm interested to see what it is.
Okay.
It's like a Telltale game, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay. Wow, it's really detailed. I can see my feet. Let's zoom.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Look, a mailbox. What does the mailbox say? Orcas Island Gazette.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh, the controls are weird.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh wow, that's cool. Hey, Bridge. Remember, welcome to
In
the
her
stream.
will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches, okay. Wow, this is really cool, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about bunch because story-driven stuff. We're just gonna get through this. It's so detailed, man.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints, like on horses? If only all games could be this pretty, man. Bye-bye. I want to follow the deer. Damn it. I can't follow the deer.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I have questions about my family that only the house knew the answer to.
Resetting it.
Just give me a moment, guys. Boys, I'm gonna go to a different room.
Okay. No, it's fine.
I don't know what room to go to. AFK room, yeah.
Yeah.
Channel switched.
Okay.
Microphone muted.
Alright, we're back. Sorry, guys. Alrighty. That's a very interestingly...
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Milton Finch. That's now, I suppose, my brother.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Well, it's a creepy ass house. Hello, Toxin. Welcome to the stream, bro.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
That's creepy, man.
Yeah.
Going through the garage, maybe?
Yeah. Alright.
Can I not go through the garage? No? I'm supposed to climb through one of the windows. How do I get into this place?
Okay, whoa. Yeah. I'm getting like these little...
Let me in.
No, but I've got 6... I'm only using...
I can walk around.
2.6... 2,600 VRAM as opposed to 6 megabytes. 6... No? 6 gigs.
I'm crawling through the dog flap.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that light, man.
Yeah. 60.
I won't be streaming at 9, but I think Maximus and Damaged will.
I wonder if it wasn't that.
I will be on Fortnite though.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Why did you leave?
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Damn, this is so sad.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Imperial Palace.
Where are we going
getting goosebumps.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
This is the family. That's me. We don't turn the power on. I don't like playing in the dark, man. All these books lying all over the place.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Why did you leave?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
What the hell?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Jeez, this is a nice house, man. This is pretty depressing, you know?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What's in the box? What's in the box, yo?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
What's with all the books?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Drilled peepholes? Go this way. Calvin. Gregory. How do I? Eddie.
No, stop doing that! Why, dude?
Sorry, guys.
I'm
They're playing Blackout. Shifting spanner. Oh, okay. Guys, just give me a moment. We might lag for a second while I open this. Okay, let it open in the background while I continue.
I keep throwing cluster grenades, dude.
The cat had a room. The cat had a room, guys. This is a weird family.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Ooh.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Are you on where are you?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Ooh! It unlocked.
Somebody else is on the car.
Hold on. I need to do this thing for thingy. I need to do a thing, guys. If it would let me. Can you let me?
Are we in zone or? Fuck.
Click that. I'm really sorry.
Like 5 seconds.
Goofy Panda Android. I assume that's Panda. Hello, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. What happened? Where have you been? Just go and give you the spanner quickly. Sorry, now I'm just sitting here, standing here rather. You're just gonna breathe through it while I give. You were at school?
I'm gonna swim.
Okay. What's your name now?
This ought to be fun.
There you go, Bridge. Welcome.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What the hell?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh.
Why Max film is there, dude?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
It's just the two of us. There's other idiots, so...
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Helicopter?
Goosebumps, man.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
I need to be careful, man. Yeah, I see him. I saw him.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, what is this? Supposed to be 4x scope, extended fast mag, fast magazine, cluster grenade, trophy system.
1937 till 1957. Dear Diary.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving. So I looked around for something to eat.
Sat at the place.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What the hell? You're eating gerbil food? There's poop in there!
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I got a 4x. I found like a little chest.
I'm gonna eat the fish.
There's gotta be somebody here, dude.
I thought about. Come on.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
I held back.
What's that?
Oh, this is creepy, man. Oh. Hi,
Yeah,
Shadow. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, it's like a green line. Or light.
I'm so small.
I kept eating and eating.
You're eating toothpaste. Oh.
Meds, bro.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh.
Inventory is full. How do I drop?
I'm so tiny.
So can't. What the fuck, man?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
You could no, don't eat the bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Skeleton, move past the wall.
And suddenly...
What the?
I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
backpack. Oh, wait. Wow, you're so far away
Where'd the
now.
bird go?
Well, not really far away, but you get the point. Oh, they both did. Jeez.
Where am I supposed to go?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where'd the bird go? Where'd the bird go?
Forward. Papa.
I'm a kitty cat!
Wait for me, bro!
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh, did you put that
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
There's a, quad over
All
there.
I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh man.
Well, we're in zone anyway.
I gobbled her up.
Oh, we're gonna come up against some
Suddenly,
bridge campers.
I was an owl.
What the hell?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Shots coming
What
from
grass?
behind
I
us.
can't hear nibbling. I hear nibbling.
Rabbits.
Ooh.
Someone was there. Hey, there's a rig. Never mind, it wasn't. Oh,
I'm bad at this. Ooh.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Mac, you have that thing as well?
This is so cool. Go up. We're looking for something.
A mama rabbit.
Wait, there.
Where's that shot coming from?
Get me! Ah! Bunny, 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 bunny.
She was almost too big to carry.
Alrighty.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Ah, damn it.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
In the tree! This is so weird. What do I do? I just wobble. This is a really weird game, guys.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Hold on, let me. The mouse is being funny. Just put it over there. Okay. I'm a shark now.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh,
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
did it taste good? Oh, you're such a weird little girl. This is weird, man.
I grabbed on tight.
Grab on tight, yeah, there
And when I
you
was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
go. What
When
am I
I
now?
opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I now? What am I? What am I? The hell? I've got a
Now I
tentacle.
was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Hi, War Master.
was big, but I moved real quiet.
Okay. That is snowfall.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. As passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new.
Can you
I
mute
had to
Mars's
have,
mouth?
so
No, I
swam
can't mute
towards
Mars's mouth. He's sitting right next to me, dude.
I'm not even talking.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Fuck you, bitch.
Where am I going? This is so interesting, man. Oh no, I was in a toilet!
I got closer and closer.
Follow the light? No? What the hell's going on? Control your tentacles. Is this my room? Wasn't I just here? Why is it so dark? I can't see anything.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
This game. What the hell is this? Okay.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. I heard the cat. Do I climb the tree? Do I not climb? Oh, muscle.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Great-Grandma Edie. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I'll just exit this.
Disconnected.
Her room was like a museum.
Ooh, another story.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
What a name.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Weird.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edith is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. How many times am I supposed to do this? Thank you, I've seen them all. Come on, what am I supposed to do? Can I get out of this? Hi Kruger, I don't know if this is a horror, but I also don't know how to get out of this. Okay, there we go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Mysteries of death and thereafter. Joining the great majority. Oh, what's that?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I have not.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Shame, man.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Ooh!
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
The pink bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
The pink bathroom, this is awesome. Ooh, another key. There's a secret in this bathroom. By Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What the hell? This is super creepy, man. I have not played Life is Strange. The only reason I'm playing this is because it's free, guys.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
You know what? This is too much. Can I turn on the light? No. No. Lol. Yeah, no, I don't do that.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
I hate it when the music changes like that. Captured.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Oh, everyone dies in this.
The
This
thing
is
I
so
remember
sad.
is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Wow.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I said. What's with these accents, man?
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh no, I'm gonna go over the edge, aren't I?
I told him going around is impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that. Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Okay.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But
I'm not sure what the game is about, man. It's my first impressions of it.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Wow!
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Ah! Oh no! Oh wait! Hello!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Yeah, flew straight to heaven, what you want to bet?
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm figuring this out as you guys are. I did no research on this
After
game.
the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
There's another half to the room.
Mom said grabbed a salmon listed at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
What the hell? What the fudge? I want a house like this one day, with all the secret tunnels.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
This place is creepy, man.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Why? Lol. Average. You're always keeping it alive, aren't you? I don't want to go down just yet. I want to explore this area first. Look at all these photos. Who's that?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Barbara. Let me into Barbara's room. Wait, there's a string going here. Follow the string. Haha.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Damn it! I wanted to go up there. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go down. But weren't we already down here? It's so dark.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
This is so sad, man.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Can I? It's making a weird noise. Let me look into it. Okay. Toxin is asking if she blocked him. What? He shouted in my ears, so I did it anyway. I am so confused. Bite me. Who? You guys are confusing me. Oh, there's a thing there to see.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, no shame. Never send your grandparents or parents to a nursing home, man. Shit's cruel. Back in the kitchen. Should I not have left that room? If who blocked who? I'm confused. I don't know, the game is interesting. Like, I'll give you that. Gideon Renner, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while as well. If you type exclamation hello, it does a little greeting thing. You can't see whose messages. Full sentences, boys. Come on. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Let's go back upstairs. Can we go back into the little wine thingy? Yeah, go this way. Not creepy at all. Milton was here as well.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
No, Bridge, everyone's chatting. Gideon is, and Toxin, and Kruger, and like all of them. No, don't do it! No, go out, go out.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
After what? Happy birthday, Barbara.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Ooh, we get to do a thing.
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
That's so mean. Hi, Mr. Bubbles.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Ow!
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
I can read your chat, The Bridge. I'm sure everyone else can as well. They're just messing with you.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orca's Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I'm moving in a book, guys. This is weird. Is that blood? That is blood.
She found Rick's clutch and imagined the worst.
Yeah, let's just say it's a vape. I'll beat you!
The leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? I'll beat you with my crutch.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
What should be my boyfriend being dead in this?
Oh dear!
No. Why are you making jokes like that, bro? It's
Barb,
not funny.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Yeah,
Then
excellent.
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Fuck off.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
And then that
Hours
dude
later.
came and ate her.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a
Oh.
trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh boy. How do I get up there? It had to be on Halloween. Just had to be, eh? Oh, come on.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and
beat him.
Was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Turn into a bird. Yeah. Tunnel.
That night,
it is.
She played her part beautifully.
I'm in Molly's room. You can go out the window, right?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
I have to save my little brother.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Yeah! Yeah!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Why am I walking so slow? Oh, did you lose your sparks? I'm sorry, bro. Watch, he's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there. Yep. Yep.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh, come on. Hi, Danny. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this is so creepy.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Type exclamation hello, bro. Oh no, this one. Oh no. It's a whole gang. It's what they were saying on the radio. It's a whole gang of people.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
That is not cool, man.
And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
This guy's voice, though.
She had a taste for stardom, but unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Yeah, it's free on Epic.
It's all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
This is so creepy, man. Oh no.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Got goosebumps, man. Okay. Barbara. That's the end of Barbara's story, right? Can I leave through the door? Is there another secret passageway somewhere? Poor Barbara. Let's get back in the creepy crawly space.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Downstairs. Here we go. Going into the basement now, man. I hate basements. They're creepy. Lol, Sandy, we did the face reveal like a while back, bro, when we hit 200 subs. Okay, here we go. Keep going. Till the key comes out. Cool. Let's open this. I don't want to go in here. Hi Dina, welcome to the stream. I don't want to go down here, man. To 1v1 you type exclamation duel and the person's name as it's displayed.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
No, don't make me go into the dark corners of the basement, yo. Crap.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, great. Another secret room. Great, Ace is stressing. No, man.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Panic room.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh, great, another one.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Hold on.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Peaches. You just
I
gonna
was expected
drink
to
it?
be dead tomorrow.
Oh, come on, really?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh. This is what we're gonna do.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
What monster?
Almost friendly.
Please, no swearing in chat, whatever that your name is.
And then one day, everything just
Can't
stopped.
pronounce that. That's ZA. I don't know.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
Can one of my moderators
Maybe
please
it
put
got
that down at
tired
timeout?
waiting. Or maybe I just
being
got
weird.
tired of being afraid.
Again?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Hey, you got no more food, bro. It goes deeper. Alright, that's please sort him out there, Bridge. It's kind of why you are a mod.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Are we talking about the monster now?
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Brown rice.
And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Am I though?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
The food. Watch me step out of
I don't
here
mind
and
if I only
die.
have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh no! That sucks!
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What the fuck?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Give me a moment, guys.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
An uncle under the house, really? There you go.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
The hell is this? Ew.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Am I gonna find a dead body on the right?
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
You probably shouldn't. There's a chair in that tree.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
You know what, Sandeep? I was in boarding school myself when I went to high school. I did the exact same
But I thought
thing.
you should know about your family.
My name when I was in boarding school was BP. Kaptein de Toy. I still remember. She was the worst
history you're a part of.
prefect of all. Am I going swimming? Nope, I'm not going swimming. This is creepy.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I am. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on this game.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, that's creepy, man. I went to Worcester Gymnasium. It's in Cape Town somewhere.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Yeah, of course I hated it.
Seems possible.
I absolutely hated it. These controls are whack. I'm supposed to go that way or this way now? Am I going back into the house? What's... Nope. I don't know if I'm supposed to go down the trail or... bridge. Okay, I'm going down the trail, I guess. Is that a treehouse?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
No! It's got a point! I'm going down to the cemetery now, at night.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but...
Like what?
The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Creative names, man.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly, Calvin, Sven, Edie, Walter, Barbara. I suppose this is Odin.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Shame.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, that's what that is. I'm gonna go give it a look-see.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What is with this lag, dude?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
This thing is confusing me, man.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, this is Sam.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Remember when she love died, man? It's depressing.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
It's so sad.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yeah, go up the treehouse. Just gotta keep an eye on the time there.
But looking back on it now...
Yes, looking back on it now.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
You're pregnant and you're doing all of this? This woman's crazy, man. Wait. Oh, there I can see the little baby bump. Okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Someone smoked.
They were both pretty intense.
Need to breathe, man.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay, here's Sam's story. Whew. Lol. That's awesome, Danny. Cool, man. Okay, so that's my grandpa, great-grandpa.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I'm not taking pictures of. I don't know what I'm supposed to take a picture of. Danny, I don't know.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
No.
Hold still on.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Am I supposed to find a buck now?
Give me a minute to check the map.
Okay, you check the map. I'm looking for a way to continue the story.
Let's see.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Found it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
What are you talking about? Already took the picture. Wait, you're gonna kill it?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
No, don't kill the buck!
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Oh!
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Great, another secret room. I mean, I've got this knot on my stomach now. I don't know enough to kill a man. I say, I don't know how. Oh.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Damn it. It's intense. Oh no. It's, oh no, a baby. Oh. It's a baby's. Oh. Why are you laughing? It's not funny!
Can you do it? Can you do it?
Oh no, it's a. Oh, the. Oh. Okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I'm a frog!
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
No, I'm having fun with my frog. Fuck off.
Fun, sweetie.
No, this is an intense game, man. And my eyes itchy. Hold on,
Sam,
one second.
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Okay. Oh, he's delusional, okay.
I wonder what he saw.
Wait, you want to catch the frog? Catch the frog. Catch the frog. You don't like...
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
What are those words? Whee!
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Oh.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
No.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh, I'm gonna drown.
There's so much I don't understand.
I didn't sleep the whole night or morning. Oh.
About everything.
I'm sorry. Pull the plug!
I know what happened.
Pull the plug!
No fault.
Pull the plug! Don't let the baby get you!
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
little baby. That's horrible. He was a little baby. We still have to do Sven, Sanjay. There's still a lot of names we have to do. Shame, man. Little baby. Gus. Do we get to hear Gus's story? No?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
This is sad.
I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose two sons after she'd already lost two brothers. I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make his pride.
It's not that bad, guys. So this is the wedding of his dad and his new stepmother.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
No.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Probably a bad idea. Oh, he's gonna get struck by lightning. What, you want to bet? But there's more words down here.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
No? Oh, this is weird, man.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I wish that. Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
And that's how Gus died.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Shame. Shall we go up again? So slow. I wish I could run. And she's pregnant. This lady is pregnant and she's doing all of this. Okay. Fly to India.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, Sanjay's my dad. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. We're gonna be interrupted.
Yeah.
Fish and chips in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
So that's my older brother.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
So, what kind of cult studies did they do?
Last.
FFA is freefall.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
But let me guess, I can't get into the castle unless I use this. Okay. Still pregnant while I'm doing this. This woman is crazy.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
How many pages does this little book have? Weird. I have no idea what happened to
when Milton disappeared.
He just disappeared.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
This is super creepy, man. Do I go back into the house now? Are we gonna go there at some point? Oh, I can go up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
This house is pretty cool. No, they're actually eating, but I'm not hungry right now. Yeah, we don't do the whole sit by the dinner table thing.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Oh, I get it! I get it! Oh, listen to the music, Norval, Isa.
What was it?
Alright, here we go.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Is Matt
wander.
Okay.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
This is so confusing!
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
We stopped eating at the same time.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Did he go cuckoos?
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
I'm pretty focused myself right now, and laugh.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh boy.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Why can I hear a dog walking?
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis-topia.
Lewis-topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This thing is so weird!
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
What? Thanks.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him.
What struck him?
That all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
I'm still doing my job, so you can't bitch.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
Okay, giving a choice there to... That's pretty cool. They got choices here that like for the LGBTQ community.
The queen was on her own quest for...
I want radiant rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
Come on. This guy's got a... Oops. Oops. Okay. Okay.
He followed the sound of her...
Electric guitar! Yeah, there we go.
Electric sitar.
Sitar, sorry. Crap. I missed the note.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then,
Bye,
his
Mr.
logic
Bubbles.
remained sound.
This is like a mini game inside a mini game.
His imagination.
What? Catch up. Why is this picking up now? Slow down, fish! I can't keep up!
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
He was a god.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, this is weird.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Okay. Ow. Is that blood? Whew. Did I paste the link? Where? Oh, because you put Mr. Bubbles dot. That's, yeah, the bottles can be drunk sometimes like that. This is my locker, right? The one with the weed in it. Right? Ooh. Trippy.
He began to forget the world we know.
What?
I think it pained him to remember Louis. the cannery worker.
Oh.
I began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
That's me.
I still thought I could save him.
Don't go into the
Even
light!
after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh, there we go. Look at us being all happy
The
with
palace
our
would be
faces.
packed with his companions.
Faces with worshippers. Yeah! This is cool! I like this game! There's my princess up there. I'm coming, princess!
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising me.
Isn't a calico a cat? Yes, yes, worship me, yes. How do you do? That's right. That's right. And you?
His queen waited, holding his crown.
I'm coming. I don't know, Sandeep. It's free to play on
There was
Epic
only
Games.
one thing left to do.
Come on, stand at attention. Oh no. That's a guillotine. That's gonna chop my head off.
Bend down his head.
I don't wanna.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Damn. And it all started when they took his weed away. I'm replying.
On the way
Bridge.
back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She
Why?
waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
What happened?
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
Always wanted
All
a room
that's
like
left now
this.
was to tell you about that last night.
I'm tiny again.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Where do I go? Do I go down?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh, baby.
That
Maxie says he's back, he just
the
fell
tide
asleep.
went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know,
My skin is
I've
all
seen that
flick. Feels like
house
bugs are
every
crawling on me.
day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog
Baby.
rolled in, I lost my way.
No, it's fine. I couldn't even play fucking Siege. I can't even play Siege.
I got turned around.
Because I'm seeing
No,
stuff
I'm just
back
walking
about,
straight.
I can see an entire clip into somebody.
The hell?
I have under top. Yeah. It took 2 clips to kill somebody at a window. Point blank.
For a while,
Somebody was
I
AFK
wondered.
and jumped out the window. It took me 2
I don't wanna
clips.
wonder.
I had to reload, put another clip in, and then
Fine, I'm wondering.
aim again to try and kill him. So it's so bad.
I started seeing things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Like what?
It's unshaped, dude.
Yeah,
we
get
don't.
get.
We don't have a cap. We made sure of it. That's why we paying so much. The package we chose.
But when
was
I saw
there's
them,
no
they
buttons at all.
felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
And they need this is mom to do.
This is a weird game, man.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
The rest is Spain.
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Give it!
I kicked and screamed, but
It's just rashing, man.
Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No, I want to know how the story ends.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
And then Discord is still
Hey.
doing the same thing, and it's
After
gotta be
that,
fun.
we
It's
moved
fucking
around a
lost,
lot.
bro. Like it goes and then it comes the whole time.
I'm making this happen with
We
my
both
mouse.
tried to make the best of it.
See if
Sorry,
that
the
stopped.
Black Ops entrance is so loud.
There go
Sorry.
up. There go down.
Yeah,
A few
I'm
years
stuck in
went
the
by.
same thing.
Yeah, give me the words.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Cannot connect to Call of Duty. Why does it keep doing this, man? Come on.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
I've got to restart the game every fucking time.
Oh, great. Oh, that's Dawn. My mother's name was Dawn. I was wondering about that.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't.
No, that's so sad.
What?
She's all alone in the world, man.
And then I was alone.
Horrible, man.
The last Finch left alive.
Again, that Black Ops music. Say again?
Until I found out about you.
Who?
Milton? I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Oh, jeez.
If we
I'm not
lived
offended.
forever,
Switch on.
maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Are you plugging into the onboard
And
graphics?
appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Motherboard must be dying.
Oh, what is that?
Could be RAM as well. Tell me, when you put the computer on and you switch it off, does it switch directly off when you hit the button? Yeah, then it's
This
RAM.
journal was supposed to be for you.
Means like there's no memory. It's not reading any memory. Should try a different stick of RAM and then see if it works.
We need to test that RAM.
No, that's fine.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh, this is her
I just wanna
baby.
meet you and tell you all these stories.
I'm being born. Oh, guys, this is not PG-13.
This now.
Oh,
Things didn't work out that way.
This is a vagina, guys.
Where is that? Turn the bloody screen off.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
Why?
It's a lot to ask,
So loud, bro.
but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
How did Edith die?
Alright, so I turned this music.
How did you die?
Audio presets.
But how did she die?
This game versus is hanging so weird. You think so? Can't be. She's only played it. I think she just finished it and she realizes it now. Yeah, she did.
This is very anticlimactic, guys.
She just realized it.
I still don't know what happened to Edith.
Wow. And it's like supposed to be like the opening scene.
That was a strange game. What happened to Edith? Please tell me. Grayscale, come here. Come here, shut your butt. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, I can't pick up anything out of it.
Purring for me. Okay, if
No,
anyone
this is what
has any
happens when the
insights
circles were getting
on
shit the
what
other day.
happened to
Yesterday,
Edith
did.
Finch, because I still don't know what happened to her. Did she like die in childbirth?
Okay, there we go. I picked up a weapon.
Little puppy. Looking at the camera. So that was interesting.
It won't let me pick up ammo though.
Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. The Finches. Grayscale, you're like sitting right in front
At least
of
we
the
don't have to
screen.
wait
Look
long.
at that. Look at this, look at this. Hey.
How is it only me and you in the lobby though? Shouldn't it be 4?
I don't know what to say about this, honestly. I still don't know. I mean, the name of the game is What Happened to Edith Finch, but we still don't know what happened to Edith Finch. I'm gonna wait until the end of the thingies. Really? You guys can watch Grayscale for a little bit.
Alright. That's like the first drop, eh? I see so many people. Oh, this is gonna be a hunt and a half for weapons.
Okay.
No what?
I'm trying to see what happened to this.
Alright, I got a weapon.
I'm just gonna wait till the end of the thingies. End of game credits. Can you not lick yourself on camera? Hey. Could you not lick yourself on camera? Huh? Huh?
Oh, dude, I found one. Yeah, downed him. Killed him. Oh, shit! Behind me, behind me.
I'm so sorry about the shouting,
Yeah, he
guys.
got me, dude.
Hey!
Kill him, Max. Kill him.
The end.
Did you get him? Did you get... What? Come on, bro.
That it?
Haha, he died straight afterwards.
Ah! What happened to Sanjay?
Oh, no, he didn't. His buddy killed him.
And who's Kay?
Yeah.
Okay, the
She's
guys.
chilling now, like playing with crystals.
Hey. Hey. Isn't she cute?
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, guys, this is Grayscale. Hey! Stop playing with my cables. Stop playing with my cables. It's not my fingers playing with it. That's damaged Mars's fingers. Alright, guys, I think we finished the game.
Alright, should we get another one?
So,
I knew we were
on me.
This region dropped and it was just like everywhere.
So it was a very interesting game.
I saw the guy run
I don't
back
know.
past me and going to the room I was just in. So
I don't know if I don't want
to. Waited for him. I was like, come here, you bastard.
I finished
And as I
it,
jumped
yeah. I
out,
did
his buddy was
all of this.
Assholes.
I don't know why. So yeah, I finished the game, guys. I don't know. It's like 6 o'clock now. I'm gonna end the stream here because we've. That was. I don't know what to think. Like I feel like there's unfinished business though.
Come. Why do you want to play CS, dude?
Let's see if we replay this. What happens?
It's fun, man. I'm only gonna. I'll make a plan. I'll see. Maybe it internet gets better when Rest stops working.
Hey. Okay, yeah. No, guys, we're just gonna end the stream here. I'm not gonna replay this. I don't know. It was a very interesting playthrough. Kind of sad, kind of morbid. Movement was very slow and bulky, but all in all, it was fun. It was fun. I 4 hours gameplay, finished the game. That was fun. It was alright. If you want to play it yourself, go ahead. I mean, I'm probably gonna replay this until I see everything. I feel like I missed a few things, but yeah. Thank you for coming by for the stream. I'll let you guys know when I stream again. Just remember to hit the subscribe button and the little bell, and I'll take you guys next time I stream. And then for now, I'm going to say ciao. Ciao for now.